Hi, girly. So I'm gonna redo the intro because cinematic is not 60 frames per second. I don't know about you, but my eyes can tell 60 frames per second and 30 frames per second, and I do not like that. Whenever you add a video, if the all my footage is 60 frames per second, when I added the cinematic in there, it converted everything from 60 to 30, and the video was treasure. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna redo it. Ooh. Yeah, so today we're gonna go plant shopping, y'all. We're gonna see what they have at the Lowe's. I had a clearance section that had a lot of beautiful plants, and then at the end we're gonna do some plant chores because the plant room, just the entire jungle in the apartment, is getting way out of hand. That is taking some time now to catch up on everything. And I'm like, why not just record it and share it to your besties? Because I feel like I always promote plant shopping because that's what people just watch on my channel, which I'm really, really happy and grateful. But some people look at me, they're like, you're like a bad influence. You gotta like not do that. You're promoting too much and people can. So usually now, I've been doing it slowly. At the end of plant shopping, we're gonna do some plant chores. I'm gonna promote finding amazing, beautiful plants for affordable prices and sharing you what's out in the big box stores. But I'm also gonna go ahead and promote looking after our plants. That's right. And I was just doing some plant chores because I already recorded some of the clips. The mealybugs are back. They're back. So they're so. But we're gonna do some plant chores and some plant shopping, and I hope you enjoy. If you do, let me know. So let's go plant shopping. Alrighty, so they got some pretty plants. Nothing that crazy, but they do have some really, really gorgeous ones. This beautiful caladium that we are always finding. So pretty. These are $24.98. I love these like heavy couch pots. They're super duper nice. And then can I find the tag? Here it is. Santosoma. And I have some beautiful Alocasias. I think it's dragon scale. I could be wrong. They are the same price since they are on the silver dragon Alocasia. And then they have the lemon top. Is it lemon top? No. It looks like a global green, but it's not. I'm pretty sure it's called the lemon top. There it is. Yeah, the lemon top. I don't really... Some leaves are really, really pretty, but then some are just looking like a jade pothos. You really gotta go ahead and like look. Maybe some have like better genetics or better variegation. I mean, this is pretty, but I don't know. And then they have a variegated ring of fire. They have more plants with y'all, but like I first want to go ahead and see these. These are $20. Beautiful bromeliad. A global green, I'm pretty sure. No, it's a lemon meringue pothos. And then, oh, these ficuses are beautiful. And they're super duper cheap. They're like $15. Somebody was asking me what kind of plants are good for like the outside, like in the balcony or the porch. I think ficuses are really, really awesome because they're gonna be super duper happy, especially if you live where it's humid and warm, you know, and it's getting a lot of bright indirect light. they're gonna grow so fast. But you do gotta water it, you know, because they're outside in the elements. They're gonna dry out a lot faster. But they're so beautiful. They got some silver streak pothos, which I don't know, they look like they need some fertilizer. These golden pothos. It's not a golden pothos. This is a golden pothos. We got some Birkins. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I got this tiny shirt on. Cute little Sansevieria, $14.98. Birkin for $13.98. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, $13.98. A ZZ. Some sort of aloe. It's a beautiful golden pothos. More. Oh, this is a Zanzi, I believe. Yeah, the compact Zanzi. That one's really cute. And some more ZZs and snake plants. Oh, I see a Jasena. Here's a lemon lime Maranta. I believe just a jade pothos. Silver band Maranta. And then a golden pothos, which very good. I think this is a Dishetii, $16.98. A really nice compact butterfly, white butterfly syngonium. Look at those planters. I have an elephant bush. Some beautiful aglaonemas for $15.98. Ficus Audrey. I really do love how like they're very branchy, like nice and full. It's gonna grow out really nice. More aglaonemas. Ooh, look at this exotica. Oh, this is pretty. $98. What are these? Are they magnetic? No. It's cute for the kitchen, right? This little orange. Here's a lime, a lemon. And then the watermelon. Oh, this is, I don't know. My mom loves watermelon. This would be such a cute gift. I'm gonna go and see her right now. That is cute. That is so cute. They have little doggies. And then some tiny people. $6.98. They got some asparagus fern. Is it? I'm pretty sure they call it an asparagus fern. $16.98. A bird's nest fern, $14.98, and then a red maranta, $14.98 as well. Look at this, a scindapsus. That's the first time I've seen them actually labeling it. Neon pothos, dracaenas, more beautiful scindapsus. Nerve plants. Here's the Jasena. And these are for $20.98. A green heartleaf philodendron. They got a China doll. Look at that. I found out there's a variegated China doll. Y'all, it's really pretty. But I don't know. Beautiful fern. And then some ivies. Yeah, I'm like looking for the variegated baby bunny bellies. Try this here. I mean, just the non-variegated one is really pretty as well. But oh, it's just a pretty. Try this here. The camera doesn't really pick it up, but it's very glittery. I'm pretty sure it's called like Zibriana. Some limelight dracaenas. Some sort of what is this? Like a cactus? Dogtail cactus? Crazy. Rosy Calathea, I'm pretty sure. I really do love these limelight, lemon lime philodendrons. And then right behind it, they have the green heartleaf philodendron and these massive Hoya baskets. It's a Hoya DS70. And then here's another variety of a Hoya or Yeti. This Brazil, y'all, look at this. Look at this beauty. These are 16 bucks. A lot of money trees. Y'all, this is like so nobody likes a croton, dracaenas, or ivies, girl. Like, I mean, it's cute, but like, where's the Brazils? I know those are kind of like repetitive, but they're so beautiful. Or like varieties of pothos and philodendrons. Like, those are really nice, beautiful plants to look after. Girl, like, you have to have the most insane conditions to have a croton inside. It's really pretty though. Crotons are really nice, but like, not everybody, you know, has conditions for a croton. High humidity. I almost got a heart attack. My alarm went off. But yeah, I mean, compared to like this beautiful white butterfly syngonium, like, yeah. And then this side, just look like the, oh, this is pretty though. I like when they're mixed. Cute. And then more beautiful ferns. Look at these babies. Oh, that's a really, really pretty, oh, sorry. That's a really, really pretty, I love the maroon. African violets. These are $5.48, I believe. These are actually really, really pretty. I like when the what they call petals look like that. I think it's so cute. Yeah. They got massive ZZs and money trees. The money trees are for $36. The massive ZZs are for $40, and the junky boogie philodendrons, which I'm pretty sure, oh look, it's blooming. I'm pretty sure it just says philodendron, but I'm pretty sure the junky boogie, these are $30. Let's go ahead and look at the plants on clearance. I saw a nice looking, here's the chart. Okay, this is $10. So there's some money trees. They got some centivarias. And then they have these really, really cute ponytail palms, which honestly they have to be repotted because they get like this massive bulb once they start to like fully develop. And these are for $13.98, so they're gonna be $7. And then, see, look, they have this ficus, and this is gonna be 50% off, and it doesn't look bad at all. So basically, it's gonna be like $7, I think so. I don't think I see anything bad. And I do want to have one of these, but that's not bad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get this one, to be honest. I want one so bad. They have some orchids, which they don't look bad at all either. They're just spent out blooms. Let me see if I can show you the price. Phalaenopsis. Okay. Doesn't have a price tag, but I'm pretty sure like once they scan it, it will show through. And then they have like these dracaenas. I used to call them lucky bamboos, but people get mad. It's $22.98, so it will be like $11.50, I believe. The rocks are glued. I heard that a blow dryer on the warm setting can like melt the rocks. You know, some people like usually get like a hammer and they just break it off, but I don't know. They got some African violets. Again, already spent out balloons, but the plant looks pretty healthy. $5.48. $4. Girl, it's not really a good deal. And then they have this aloe. I'm pretty sure it's called an aloe, or no. I don't think it's an aloe. I always get them confused. But this is for $15.98, and then they have this one. It's like an arrangement with an orchid, and it's $38.98. So like 17 bucks, right? 50% off. It has a Madagascar tree, peperonia, and then an orchid that doesn't look sick at all either. Just has a spent out bloom. I hope you guys can hear me. It's like super duper loud with the fans. It feels really, really good, but you can't really hear. These are $20.98, but that's basically all they have on the clearance section. It's not bad, except this little guy. It's like really, really far out, but yeah, it's so pretty. And then they have this, I don't think it's called a bamboo. I used to call it bamboo. It looks like a bamboo, but it's not. There it is, Bella Palm. Neon tea. And I think it's for 15 bucks. Again, it doesn't have a price tag. But usually Urban Jungles has these for $15.98. And then these beautiful ficus, y'all. I already have them, but these are so big compared to the ones I have at home. I mean, they're starting to get nice and big, right? But these are already a really, really good size. For that price is not bad. And then they have some Birkins, which look like little babies todavía, and some of them are like reverting. But it's still really, really, really pretty. And then they have, like I said, the Silver Streak Potos. They just need some fertilizer. They're like already starting to go like yellow. Or it could be overwatered, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm a little bit tempted to get like the Ficus Audrey, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. Look at this. With some TLC, that's how big the other one would get. I feel like once you put them like in a bigger planter, they're gonna get massive. And then the fiddles, but let me go show you what they have outside. They have some really, really good stuff outside as well. Okay. They got some ficuses. I'm sorry if I was going on a loop. Inside, there was employees. It's a busy season. 30 bucks. This is a cute gift. They're so big. They're so big. And then they have these massive Nutri-Skin baskets. I like how deep this basket is. It's like so heavy. Look at that. I think it looks better when it's like up in the air, because it glows a lot better. The pink. And then they have the other one. I think it's called Pistachio. Pinocchio. That is not a Nutri-Skin. I'm pretty sure. They're all saying Anoop, but I think it's like Pinocchio, Pistachio, Nutri-Skin. They look really, really good. And then they have some lemon limes. But it's called like a teddy bear vine.
These, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, these are purple.
And then some golden potos, begonias, and then this pepperonia.
And normally I would wander around for an hour, but I'm in a hurry. I'm like, yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. As y'all saw, they have some goodies. I don't recall buying any plants from there because I'm getting pretty good at like controlling myself. I really hope I move a little bit because I'm like a big giant and I knock things down. No, it was the watering can. That's when like you're a true plant person when you're just moving around and you're knocking down plant supplies. Or maybe just like a mess, because that's me. So now we're gonna go do some plant chores. I hope you guys enjoy the clips. Let me know. And yeah, if not, then I'll see you in the next plant shopping. But if you do stick around, we can do some plant chores together. Or hopefully I can motivate you. Not that you need it, but whenever I'm gonna do something, I love watching videos, as in cleaning. I don't like cleaning. And whenever I watch cleaning videos, it always helps me to like get in the cleaning zone and the cleaning mood. It just reactivates me. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Let's start. Alrighty, for the longest time, y'all, I wanted to share with y'all my Alocasia collection. And it is time to rinse them really good, water them, and also do a little bit of show and tell. I'm not quite sure their actual names, but I do know that they're doing awesome in the kitchen. This one's a really cute one. It has a new leaf coming in. It's closed off, y'all see that? It hasn't opened like over here, so it's pretty interesting. I don't want to force it open. And looking at it, I don't think it's a mellibug. I really don't. I hope not. It's probably just some dust or mess, but really cute. You can see why I sprinkled the mosquito bits and what they talk about, how it gets a little bit moldy. It doesn't really bother me. It's very little. You can see like a little acorn trying to pull through. So that's really cute. I got this one for clearance a while back and it's just doing okay. And then I know this one's called a ninja from what I believe. It is always blooming and putting out flowers. Like this one over here. This one, it's a pretty interesting alocasia. I love how this is not even the flower part. I don't even like the bulb. I don't even know. But I like the sprinkles of red. I think it's so stunning. And then I don't know if it's another flower. It's blooming too much. From what I do know, whenever it flowers, I'm gonna say it incorrectly. Corns. I'm gonna call them corns. I think it's corn. Corns or corn. Corns. It's not acorns. And I think when it flowers a lot, it means it's producing that. I don't see nothing popping up. I think one time there was one that popped up. I was trying to propagate it, but I forgot it and it just died. But it's a really interesting one as well. And I like how thick the leaves are. You can see how these need a really good rinse. Just the feel and the sound is nice. The back is beautiful. It's like a maroon. Gorgeous. So we're gonna chop off these flowers and then rinse them really good. I don't want them to bloom because I want them to focus on more foliage. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if they need to bloom to be happy. I don't know. Now here's another one. This one is a Cuprii, I believe. And this was its newest leaf. It's a nice big old leaf, which makes me super duper happy. Again, the back is gorgeous. I think I like alocasia's backs more than anything. Here's a dying flower. This is from another alocasia. You can see where we gotta go ahead and clean them thoroughly. I can see a new shoots coming in, so that's really exciting. Some of these are starting to go down. What is that? Damage? Okay. Thought it was skull for a second. I was about to freak out. And then I see some new leaf coming in. So I'm really excited about that and this too. I still have it in its self-watering planter from Life Trends. It's a pretty cool one. I like this one a lot. It looks like Alien vs Predator. It gives off those kind of vibes from that movie. Beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? The metallic purple green kind of hue. I love it. The reason I like to have my alocasias grouped up, the gag was to be able to water them all together and like they have the same environment. I know the kitchen, this is where we're at right now. 71 Fahrenheit, 66 percent humidity. It's pretty humid. I do have the dehumidifier running in the bedroom, so that's gonna help reduce the humidity. I've been wanting to do this for so long, yo. Okay, this is how it looks. It's really thirsty. You can see how the leaves are starting to curl. I know alocasias are kind of difficult to look after, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty cool. And I know there are some that are easy to look after, like these. All of these are from the big box stores. Usually the ones that they sell at the big box stores are really easy to look after, and I can literally confirm that. I don't treat these as alocasias. I treat them as my aeroids, as philodendrons, monsteras, pothos. I let them dry out between periods of time. It's not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to stay hydrated, like nice and moist consistently, but even then when I forget to water them, like you can see how dry that is. I water it and they perk back up, so I think they're really nice and hardened off, and they're just doing awesome. Here's a new leaf coming in, so we gotta cut off these old leaves like these and then give it a nice watering. Okay, this one I do know we got it for clearance a while back, and here's an update. It's doing really good. When I got it, it had a lot more going on, and the thing's called the silver dragon. This was a rock that my boyfriend got me for Valentine's. Super cute. I think it's from Green Gate for like 2 years ago. And this rock, I have it because I don't know why. My mom gave it to me, I think 5 years ago, 6 years ago. You can see a fungus gnat flying by. And we were at the river and she just got it. She gave it to me because she thought it was cool. And ever since then I kept it. I think it's a pretty cool rock. I like the shade of brown, like yellowish caramel looking thingy, and then with the red. I don't know, I'm very sentimental like that. It's pretty dumb. But here is a new shoot coming in, which is nice. And I thought I saw another one, but I guess not. Like I said, I got this for clearance. This is one of its newest leaves. Pretty nice. And then it has another one coming in right over here. I'm kind of surprised because this was really buried in there on the alocasias, and I was fighting for light. So, but as of right now, it's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna cut off these leaves. It's still pretty good, and I just want it to be able to photosynthesize. I think it's just from damage. I don't think it's fungal. It could be fungal, but it could also be just from drying out. We're gonna cut it off just to be safe. Just to be safe. We got 2 more, y'all. I got my cojete. This is how you make salsas in Mexico. I don't really use it. I use the blender because it's a lot easier, but I like how that makes the salsa nice and thick. So here's another alocasia. I really thought I was going to be able to repot this one, and I haven't, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't because it's doing really good where it's at. It has even a new baby coming in, like you know how they push out corms? I think I said it correctly. You need to obviously be consistent, and I have not. I've been slacking on the fungus gnat treatments. When I bought this, I literally thought it was scale or like some sort of pest, but that's how the leaf is. That's literally what it does. I don't know what it is, but it freaked me out. But it's a pretty cool one. I like these nice long leaves. This is from the Proven Winners, which is kind of funny because now they're all 50% off. I paid 20 bucks for it. I could have got it for 10 bucks, but it's cool. So if you want one of these from Proven Winners, look at the little baby. If you want one from Proven Winners, right now they're 50% off, y'all, at the Home Depot. I think the sale ends on the 15th or something like that, but I 1000% gotta go ahead and check out more plants from them because 50% off, it's a pretty good deal. It's like buying one and getting the other one for free. So that's a pretty dumb mentality, but it's true to some extent. Look at the new leaf. It is the cutest, y'all. It is the cutest. And then last but not least, I say the last one as my favorite because honestly it is, y'all. This girl, again, I underwater my alocasias, and this one is just getting big. Like, I was admiring, can y'all see? Yeah, this crazy big old leaf. I don't need this fungus gnat traps anymore. They're really worn out. And I push out this one. It's been touching the top of the cabinet. But I love how wrinkly it's getting. It's such a nice big old leaf. Out of all my alocasias, this one is one of the easiest ones. And again, it has been underwatered. All of them have. And they're doing super duper good. I feel like my ficuses will get more upset if I underwater them compared to my alocasias. And I think what a lot of it has to do, you guys, is the fact that my apartment is pretty humid. As y'all saw, now it's 63% humidity because the AC is kicking in. But when the AC is off, like when I set it to 75 and then like Fahrenheit, and then I don't use the dehumidifier, The apartment easily gets to 70% humidity. I don't really feel it all the time because maybe I'm used to it, and also I do have the fans going on. But I know the plants do really, really good, and that's how I think I'm able to get away with underwatering a lot of my plants because the apartment is really humid. I live in Texas, y'all. It's humid in here. So yeah, it's gorgeous. But in the nights, we do put it to 68 Fahrenheit, and I know the apartment gets like in the 50s on humidity, but even then, that is still really, really good. Considering the fact that the average humidity on a home is 50 to 40% humidity, and that's honestly the preferred humidity for a home. But since I'm a houseplant collector, we want it to be like in the 60s. I think once you get in the 70s, you start getting like mold issues and stuff like that, which is why I have my dehumidifier running all the time, because you don't want it to be too humid in here. But this is one of my favorite alocasias. I think I want to move it to the other side because look how it's getting too big in there, and it's just gorgeous. I love how this leaf looks like wrinkled up and stuff like that. It's beautiful. That's how it is, and I just want it to mature and look more gorgeous. And I love, love, love this planter. I think I got it from Marshall. It's pretty cheap. So I love this one a lot. I really do hope, that's one of the cool things about alocasias. If you like it a lot, it will give you like the corns, right? You can make more babies, and I would love to have another one of these because this is such a beautiful alocasia. I really, really do love that leaf. I like how big they get and wrinkled up together. Like, it's just cute. I love the aesthetic. So that's what I have on my alocasia corner. I'm pretty sure that's where I place all of my alocasias. I like to have them all grouped up together. I'm just gonna use some Mayors and gonna spray pretty gentle in here because we have wires in here. It should be safe though, I'm pretty sure. I just like the way it smells. Just a little wipe down. Right, let me get some piece of paper. But yeah, I love this a lot. And these grow lights that I have, you guys, it's from, this is a Smart Outlet. I'll try to link it down below for y'all. I do, every time I set them up, I don't know why or what happened, but I need to set them up again. You can set them on a schedule. What I do, I'll just manually tap them on the app to turn them on, but you can set them up in a schedule. That's what I'm gonna have to possibly do. But they're awesome. And then the Vidya grow lights. They have the long versions, and then they have this Mayor smells so good. It makes me want to clean non-stop. That's where I got the purple one is my favorite, but I've also saw they have a rose scented one. Can y'all see? I'm sorry. They have a rose scented one, y'all. Oh, that one is so good. I need they usually saw this everywhere. The lavender scented one. It smells really, really good. And it keeps everything nice and clean. It's a cleaner. It's not a disinfecting one. I'm pretty sure. It's just multi-surface everyday cleaner. That's all it is. And I just see more as an air freshener, to be honest. But it cleans pretty good. It cuts grease up pretty good. It's not that bad. I always prefer to use pine tool to cut grease. Since I am posting daily now, I do want to be doing more cleaning videos because like I find that motivation. I watch motivation videos when I'm cleaning, y'all, and it's just nice. It's just nice to have a little bit of a diverse kind of content. So the setup is ready to place alocasias once we are done rinsing them on the tub. That one's really flimsy. I'm actually really happy. Some of them are still labeled from when I was pretty good at labeling my plants. I got pretty lazy with it, but we're gonna start doing that again. This one's Alocasia Platinum. Okay, so that's nice to know. Really cute alocasias. I love them. Love, love, love. It's funny that I left the sphagnum. This one, just I don't know. I kind of like it, and I feel like it helps with the fungus gnats, since they kind of have to really work to place their babies in there. Their larvae. Sounds nasty, but it's true. Okay. The moss makes it hard. That cactus right there keeps falling off, so I placed it on a saucer because it was on the edge and it made a mess. I really hate carpet, y'all. I'm gonna have to wash the carpet. You can kind of see some dirt stains already happening. I have a Dyson vacuum. It's okay. Also, my Fernando's Fire Potos, which looks like a basic golden potos, is thirsty. And I do have my repotting thingy because we're gonna go ahead and do some plant chores, some propagations, but I think I'm gonna put that on a different video. Right now, we might just water some plants, vacuum that up, and then clean this ficus that we got. She's so beautiful. Just needs a really good wipe down. So I'm gonna go wash her off in the tub, and then we're gonna clean her off with some microfiber leaves in a spray bottle, which the spray bottle is gonna have a little bit of neem oil and Dawn dish soap to help it shine. And it just helps a lot to make the leaves look nice and keep them nice and shiny. This potos dries out so fast. Really fast. I feel like it's because it's near a grow light and it's starting to bleach out a little bit. I think it's way too close to the Scentsy grow light. You guys can see right, the Scentsy grow light. Also, this Rio is beautiful and she's thirsty as well. Give her some water. Let me push this a little bit back. These lights are so strong, y'all. I think I should probably move it a little bit more up. Maybe. Let me see if I can do that right. Planning on placing it over here. So let's see if I can. I should probably turn it off. I don't even know if I can. And I'm really scared to touch the bulb because y'all, they are so hot. Okay, I think I can, but I'm gonna have to unplug it. One of these days I do want to go ahead and organize the entire grow light setup. This is probably gonna have to show the wires back. Let's plug it in. Let's turn it on. Oh, that's so much better. Can y'all see? Yeah, look at these. That is bright. Oh my gosh, this is 1,000 times better. My bird's nest fern was getting bleached out so bad because it was just so much light. Even though these plants need a lot of light, right? Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Just trying to set it up if I can. I gotta see. What can I place? That's getting that. What light can hit? Oh, that's a lot. No, that's still too close. That's the only issue about these neck kind of grow lights. A little, you gotta keep messing with them to be satisfied with the. No, I don't like. That's a lot better. Yeah, this can go a little high. Give light. Now this can go down just like that. This can go over here for that plant and this for the tie. Just get it. That's there you go. Oh, this leaf is getting way too much light though. That's what I got. This one is gonna give light to the Arisonia and the bird's nest fern. Way too much light. And then the bottom one is gonna get to the Fernando's Fire. And then this one is giving a little bit to the Burger Ring of Fire and the Thirsty. I literally had to repot it because it was drying out way too fast. And I think it's thirsty again. I keep seeing these annoying mealybugs. They're all over the place. It's nasty. We gotta do a nice spray down. Oh my goodness, it's really infested. No, we're gonna have to clean this out. Oof. That's one thing about having a lot of plants, which is pretty cool and it's nice for my head a little bit. It keeps me busy, you know? There's always so many things to do. And this has to do with the fact that y'all, I don't spend hours and hours on my plants every single day. If anything, it's like maybe 3 hours a week, which sounds pretty crazy because I probably should be doing more hours on here. And if I was, I wouldn't have mealybugs on this. It's a pothos. Which one is it? It's the one from Costa Farm. They're releasing so many different varieties. It's like long and variegated. It looks like a golden pothos, but it looks like it's on Ozempic is what I like to say. Yeah, this does have a lot of mellies. With pothos, they have this crevice on the stem, like over here, right on the elbow. Mealybugs love to hide in there. So I'm gonna have to rinse this one off and then spray it with the neem oil mixture. Neem oil doesn't really help, but it keeps it at bay. It like suppresses them as much as it can until you can actually get with some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip and manually kill them That's how I reduce the population and make it very, very, very low, to the point that I don't see them anymore if I continue doing the neem oil and the rubbing alcohol. Q-tip, manually burning them alive. Ooh. But yes, so let me go ahead and vacuum this up, and then we're gonna rinse her really, really good and make a neem oil solution to rinse her off nice and then spray her pretty good. Pretty, pretty, pretty good. Keep trying to do different angles and I forgot this angle. Girl, she is hydrated and we sprayed off as much as we could with those nasty melly bugs. That should help a lot. I noticed that if you're literally consistent, my hunchback. Well, I'll tell you in a bit once I set all this stuff up. That plant's thirsty. Oh my goodness. I just finished watering it. Alrighty, so my Monstera Sotopecana, y'all, is thirsty. I just finished watering it. I'm kind of scared because out of all my houseplants, a Monstera Sotopecana and a Ficus triangulus, they really do not like drying out. They can dry out for 1 day. After that, they will drop their leaves. A Monstera Sotopecana will develop yellow leaves like no one's business. And they will get bald, like they're stressing out. So, here's the ficus. I just added some neem oil, water, and a little bit of Dawn. I can't find my Dawn dish soap. My brother came over and he was cleaning things around, and I think he misplaced somewhere. And I can ask him, but he's gonna gaslight me because I couldn't find my charger, and he had it. And he's like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? I'm like, anyways, you can see I'll add my context in a bit. It wasn't even like that. I love my brother so much. He's actually going to stay over on Saturday. So I'm trying to bulk film and upload everything so I can. Because I know whenever they're here, I prioritize them than anything. So, yeah. And here's this. I don't know what I was talking about over here, but let me go ahead and spray. So much to talk about. Not that much, but enough that I'm gonna add a little music on the background. Even though they're really, really fun to do. Got my water bottle. I'm not drinking water, not like water bottles, because like, I don't know. Okay, purified by reverse osmosis. That's the best way. It's great value water, but you always want to see how they purify it. Every company has different ways. Some just filter it out. Yeah, so it's my ficus. We're gonna spray. I do have a big, instead of making a mess, I can just spray this, but I already sprayed it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start wiping. I wanna show you how beautiful it's gonna look. Well, it's not that shiny as I thought it is, but yeah. So much I want to talk about now. I don't know where to start. We're going to Corpus. I'm really, really excited. I already did the reservations to go. We're going with family. And someone told me that, look, you can see how, you can see the shine, right? A little bit compared as like, no shine, like just dull. Sorry, it's not the best. I can't really show you that much, but I'm stressing out because I redid this all day and I need to post this video. I'm actually really, really happy how it's coming out. It's such a chill video, so much so that I'm actually motivated to do more plant chores. The thing is, it's gonna get late. It's already 5 something, and I promised my boyfriend I was gonna make enchiladas today. So I gotta go ahead and do that. It won't be ready when he's here, but he doesn't really mind. Because we keep buying takeout, and I'm like, I'm at home, I should stop, like, I get so busy with cleaning, like, the apartment, like, doing tasks, like, deep cleaning the closets, or deep cleaning like, I just finished washing the entire carpet from the bedroom. It's not just cleaning, but, and then also I give myself some breaks, It's good to take breaks, but time flies by really, really fast. So I'm enjoying this because one of my favorite chores to do is cleaning leaves. I really, really do enjoy that a lot. I can just put on like a YouTube video or a podcast. I prefer that instead of music. I like to listen to music, but like when I'm doing plant chores, I feel like I like to like feel like someone's there, like I'm chatting with somebody. I get it why a lot of you like to watch plant chores while doing plant chores or just watching plenty videos, but yeah. The reason why I said Corpus, y'all, is because there is someone commented saying there's only 3 big box stores over there, which it is true. They only have they don't have that much, but they do have amazing plant shops over there. And Planted CCTX is one of my favorite shops to go. Not even just that, but she sells an amazing leaf shiner. That's the only leaf shiner that I know that doesn't damage the leaves of the plants. It's amazing, and it supposedly it fertilizes the plants as well, because you know plants can also take nutrients by their leaves, some more than others. Like orchids are really, really good at that. And I'm really excited to buy like 3 bottles and do a crap ton of plant chores with y'all. Every time I take some, sometimes, I don't know how it's like a curse, but at least 1 bottle always breaks. This time, I'm gonna put them in a bag and then put them between our pillows, because whenever we go to our hotel, I like to take my own pillows and blankets. I know they clean the pillows and blankets, but sometimes we like extra, or like, you know, I don't know. I just like having my own stuff like that. I don't know. And then I heard stories about bed bugs. So every time I get in the hotel, it's always recommended to inspect everything, especially like removing the sheets from the bed and just checking everything. Do you have any other tips? Let me know. Like I got a little scared from watching too many videos on TikTok about like people's stories about stuff like that when they go to hotels, you know. The one that I broke up the leaf. I knew it. It's okay. It's okay. Just I'm stressing out a little bit about what I'm telling y'all. I did end up reserving on a hotel that I always reserve. I'm not gonna say which one, but it's not the best, but it's affordable, and we have never ever had issues with them. We had one time like an issue. I don't know if you guys want to hear that story, but a little bit crazy. It wasn't her fault. She just had a really bad attitude, and I wasn't really having it at all. But maybe I'll tell you guys later on. But yeah, I'm excited to go to Corpus so we can, you know, have some fun. I know the Corpus, the water is not the best, but I usually just go for the pool on the hotel. I go for the vibes. I go for the plant shops. I love seeing the seagulls. They're always so crazy and loud. I love spending time with family, and then I just love being in the sand and taking the sun. And just, like I said, chilling with family. It's such a vibe. And then that's just that, but Corpus has so much vibes, like nostalgia for me from my childhood when my grandpa was still alive. He would always take us every summer over there, and every time I go reminds me of him. So that's why I like to go over there. I know like there's other pretty beaches. Sometimes we do try to go to San Padre. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It's like Corpus has the bay, it's not the Gulf. And there's a drive to like an island. It's attached to the land still. San Padre or Mustang Island, something like that. The view of the water that you're seeing is actual the Gulf, right? So, but you gotta pay to enter, the one that I know of, and it's okay. Like I said, regardless, I still don't enter underwater. I don't know, I just don't. I don't think it is the same as it was back then, but my grandma is gonna go with us, and she gets in the water. So if I see her getting in the water, I'm getting in the water, because like, she's not gonna go in alone, and she is such a vibe to like chill with, so she loves the ocean a lot. But I'm excited to go to Corpus. I'm still playing shopping videos and spend time with family. It's always fun. Boyfriend still has his fishing license, so I like to watch him fish, even though he hardly catches something. And he's starting to lose motivation. I've been really trying to like hype him up, but I think he's really, really done with fishing. But I just tell him like, just enjoy it, like, you know, like, I don't know. That's on that. I'm excited for that. We're gonna go in a couple weeks, and I might do a video on how I'm gonna prepare my plants. The thing is, I don't do nothing crazy, y'all. The ones that I know that need a lot of water, I go ahead and drown the plants with water, and then I make sure the saucer that it's on, or its cash pot, has a good amount of water as well. We're only gonna be gone for 2 nights, so it's not gonna be, you know, the entire time. Yeah, and then like I said, my brother's coming over he already graduated, and he just turned 18 yesterday, so super proud of him. He's the youngest one, so it's pretty crazy that we all have grown up, except one of them, the one that passed away, but that was years back. And yeah, he's really, really awesome. My other brother, he's like 19. He really grown up very fast, which I'm really, really happy. But he's very like he is an old soul. Like when you talk to him, it's like you're talking to a 40-year-old 40-year-old that has like 6 kids and a wife. I just inhaled that and is working nonstop. That's my brother. The second one. Well, the third one. He was the third one. And then the fourth one is the youngest one. The one that passed away, he was the second one. But yeah, so I think it's supposedly from what they told me. The one that like is very mature, the one that's like a 4-year-old. He might not go to Corpus with it, which makes me a little bit sad, but I'm not gonna give him a hard time. I get if he can't go, if he doesn't want to go. But it would be nice if he can. As long as my other brother, I feel like we all have that one sibling that we click with the most. And sadly for me, it's the youngest one. Because he's the only one that wants to spend time with me. Because it was 3 of us, y'all. We're just so competitive. I have noticed that we're very competitive in nature. That's just how we are. But the youngest one is pretty chill because like, I don't know, he's just more open-minded and really he's very empathetic. So I guess that's why he's like me. Like I know I'm very emotional. He's very empathetic and sympathetic towards people and towards, just how he feels inside. So I think that's where we click a lot. We relate a lot. We know when to joke around and when not to, and we love to help people. We click a lot. The other one we do click every now and then. I don't know. It takes a while for him to open up a little bit. Yeah, the thing is, and I say sadly because he's like, I don't know if you believe in zodiac signs. I'm not saying I do all the way, but it kind of makes sense. I'm a Capricorn. When I was working at Amazon, I couldn't stop working. I was obsessed with it. So I did notice I'm a workaholic if I'm not gonna get paid by hour. But then I also have that creative side where I just like being at home and creative content and just expressing myself and pushing, like just making videos for other people to watch and enjoy and influence other people, obviously in a positive way. But also, I know not every video gets the message across. Some trigger some people, but that's the internet. But the youngest one, he's a Gemini. And Geminis are known to be liars. And he is a really good liar. So yeah, it's just that. It's just like, oh my gosh. Y'all, my water floss machine, the one that I was talking about yesterday, it was time to charge it. I couldn't find the charger, but we finally found it where he placed it at, but he just doesn't recall. It's not charging anymore. I think it broke. And that was one of the reviews, that it's waterproof, but it really isn't. And I used to water floss, and when I was taking a shower, I wouldn't be with running water. I would be away from it, But I guess somehow it still got wet or something. I don't know, because it is not charging at all. And we tried different outlets. We tried different connections. It's the device that doesn't want to charge. So I'm really sad because I was really obsessed with water flossing. It just feels really good. I don't know if I'm going to buy a new one. It was $30 on Amazon. It was on sale. It was like for $25. But I think if I do try to find a new water floss machine, I'm probably gonna get a wireless charging one, something that doesn't have its ports exposed. That's actually kind of waterproof, Because I love, let me know if y'all brush your teeth. I do both, but I preferably like to brush my teeth. Oh my god, so ball and ball. So I'm just giving out so much information. We're connecting, y'all. I like to brush my teeth when I take a shower. Some people do. I notice I'm not the only one that does. But then I also know there's some people that find that really weird and don't do that. The reason why I like to brush my teeth in the shower is because I can make a mess and I can brush crazy. Basically with the sensitive toothbrush, you don't want to brush off your enamel on your gums. I can just go crazy on Foam Town and just get all that foaming on the toothpaste, and yeah, it just makes life so much easier. You don't gotta worry about not making a mess. But sometimes I do gotta brush my teeth in the sink, and I know how to not make a mess, but it just makes life a little bit easier in the restroom. And I'm taking a shower. I mean, I'm already taking a shower. I might as well just clean everything thoroughly, right? But yeah, so Corpus is exciting. My brother's coming over this Saturday because I did made him a little dinner, and I'm gonna go ahead and take him out to Chili's, and we're gonna watch the new Jurassic World movie. I think it's already out. The thing is, it's very gory. It's not a family-friendly movie from what they told me, from what I've heard in the reviews. He's old enough already, and we want to see it. So it's gonna be him, me, and my brother. Hopefully the other brother can join us, but I think he works. No, he has the weekends off. I don't know, he might just want to rest. But after that, we're gonna go to Chili's. So we're just gonna spend a lot of time together and bond and have some good time. So yeah, I'm excited. Everything's pretty good. It's just chores, so many chores. And I think just washing the carpet yesterday really set me back on my to-do list. But it's been something that I've been pushing to the side for so long. It had to be done. And I'm actually really happy that I washed the carpet because the bedroom just feels so much more better and looks a lot better. So yeah, it was due. It was very due. And soon we're gonna wash the plant room's carpet because it's just not it. It's just not it. So I'm really, really excited, really, really happy. I don't know, I think we're already in summer. I'm very behind on the days and everything. Gonna get a new rag. I already used every side that I could on this one. And honestly, almost all the leaves look so much more better. You can kind of see already the gloss. The top ones are the ones that need the finishing touches. And then I'll do another like relap on everything, but it looks so much more better. I have this one in the kitchen because it's humid in there, and I can keep a closer eye when it needs water. This video's coming out so long. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know you guys like it, but like when it's almost every day, it's like, come on, David. So I'm sorry. I think, what are we doing tomorrow? I think tomorrow I'm gonna post a video about late night plant chores because I'm really, I don't know what it is. I'm telling y'all, as I was editing the video, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm actually motivating myself to go do more plant chores right now. Like, what? So it's just really rewarding seeing. And honestly, a lot of these plants really do need a cleanup. So I want to do a late night plant chores kind of video. I cannot drink coffee. I mean, I can. I work at home, but I prefer not to because then I won't sleep. And if I don't sleep and I'm in the bed alone, like my boyfriend's sleeping, not alone, right? I'm with him, but he's asleep, you know? My insomnia is gonna, like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. My thoughts are gonna take over. So I'd rather sleep when he sleep. We sleep. I like to sleep together with him, right? At the same time. So what I will make though is a green tea. I got some good green tea bags from HEB that are pretty good. And supposedly green tea helps reduce stress. And I'm not feeling that stressed as I was before. I'm feeling pretty relaxed and satisfied with everything, but just nice. You never know. Maybe if I see too many of those mealybugs, I'm gonna stress out. So I think we're gonna clean this entire shelf tonight and do a relap on watering plants. My ficuses, my little ficus corner, my tree corner needs water. Those plants, and I haven't watered them because they don't have any saucers. I didn't give them saucers because I was like, I will water them because you don't really gotta water your ficuses and your fiddles that often, not as much. It's pretty better to like let them dry out a little bit. They need water now. So I need to go ahead and put them in the tub and wash the foliage and also water the plants, like the soil. But that's the goal for tonight. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and edit the video on the last parts, export it, and then start making some enchiladas because it's been a hot minute since I made some enchiladas. I'm making it with quia. I love rice, y'all. I love. I can eat rice just by itself. I love rice. The thing is, rice converts to sugar. Our body, it's not a carbohydrate. Is it a carbohydrate? Yeah, it becomes into sugar, like bread, right? Bread becomes into sugar, like glucose. And the thing is, I feel like I'm getting close to pre-diabetic. Every time I say that, people be like, how, like, you're skinny. I'm like, there's people that are skinny that are pre-diabetic or even have diabetes, you know? And it runs on my family as well. Like, it's not just genetics, like, but it does, you know, your diet, your lifestyle, and your genetics do have, you know, if you're gonna get it or not. The only thing you can control is your lifestyle. You can't change your genetics. I guess you can say I'm easier prone to that because a lot of my family members have diabetes, you know. So I'm swapping the rice to quia. It's basically like grains. It's a really healthy rice. It's not actual rice, but it's really healthy. And I'm gonna make it with enchiladas, and then I'm gonna make it with my boyfriend loves mashed potatoes, and I haven't made some for a hot minute. I'm gonna make it with mashed potatoes. A weird meal. You know, usually you make enchiladas with rice and beans, but I know he's tired of beans. I keep making a lot of beans. I don't make beans because they take forever. What I make a lot is lentils, but I've been making a lot of lentils already, and he's already tired of it. So, yes. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all can see, right? Yeah. So satisfying. It's so satisfying cleaning the leaves. I keep burping. From all that talking, from that damn phone. But I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Good things. Good vibes. And yeah, I wish you can talk to me. I don't know. Tell me how your day was going, goods and bads, what you got going forward. But I have been seeing a lot of creators downsizing their collections, and I think that's awesome because like a lot of us went crazy. And not even just that, but your plants are gonna grow. Like your jungle, it's gonna grow very fast, especially right now with more daylight and warmer temperatures. And some of our houses are getting pretty humid, like my apartment. It makes these plants grow crazy. Like you have to water a lot more. You have to fertilize a lot more. You have to repot a lot more. And what I do with my plants when they get a little too big or leggy, I chop them because I like to propagate plants. But what happens is 10 goes to 20, 20 goes to 40, 40 goes to 80, you know? And I really do love propagating plants. And usually what I do, I just give away plants to family. I was gonna say to family and friends. I mean, if you have friends, yeah, you can do that. But I give out, I don't have any friends. I give out my plants that I can to family. I broke off a leaf. It's still attached. Let's just take it off. God damn it. Look at that. It's okay, it has a lot more leaves. And I do see a lot of leaves. And out of everything, I'm already done. I only damaged or broke off 2 leaves from this entire beautiful plant. It looks a lot better. And I do see a lot of active growth. So that makes me really, really happy. It smells a little bit of neem oil. I used to hate the smell of it, but then I just think of nuts. I don't like nuts, but it smells like a bag of nuts. Like pecans and stuff like that, you know? So, beautiful. Oh my goodness. There's still like little dots on it. Let me show you, I can show you. Yeah. This, let me see if I can get close. You guys can't really see. But I think it's part of the plant. I think, you know, I don't think it's that it's dirty or like a fungal or like a pest. I think it's the pores or how, I don't know, it's something about the plant. But you can see it over here too. It's all on the edges, you know? You can see it right there too. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. It looks like we're in science class, like in a book. But yes, I kind of am going to spritz it. Since it has neem oil. What's gonna happen, it's gonna stay in the leaf and it's gonna make it look shiny. I can actually spray my plants right now. Gotta be a little bit careful because I have outlets. I remember I used to do this and it worked a little bit. I would go in the night and spray my entire collection with neem oil. What I would do, I will close the bedroom when we're sleeping. And I would have the fans going, and I would have the vents from the kitchen and the restrooms pull out the smell. And when I woke up, I didn't smell nothing. I would even ask my family when they would come over, like, do you guys smell something? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, because I sprayed neem oil last night. But yeah, and then I even just like it helps a little bit with Pest. It also gives them a pretty shine and it makes them a lot nice to look at. So this was my rubbing alcohol bottle. I have a Cup and Jacks bottle that's empty and I could have used that for the neem oil mixture, but I think that's way too big and it was for way too much. I have more control with this little tiny one. I'm starting to breathe it in now. It's just more easier. The Captain Jack's one sprays way too much. And this one I can actually control the mist, like very soft, and then we can do a like aggressive one. You saw that? Yeah. So this was a lot more nicer. It was like $1 at Walmart, so really nice. I can buy another bottle for rubbing alcohol. I think blue will be neem oil mixture, and then I'll get like a red bottle, a different color, you know? For rubbing alcohol. Some of it got on my skin, but I've heard that neem oil can be good for skin too. I'm not putting that on my skin, but I think we're fine. Look at that. Gosh, gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. But that is basically it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this new video. If you have not seen that Plenty haul video, you should go ahead and check it out. It was really, really fun. And if you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up to let me know. Sending positive vibes to each and every single one of you guys. And I'm trying to find a spot to put this plant. There you go. On a saucer. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.